Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back. Happy Fed Day. Not much going on overnight. Hopefully we get some good plays today because it is Fed Day. I'm hoping it doesn't just chop around and consolidate ahead of it. But yeah, 8:15 in the morning. In about an hour and 8 minutes, we have ADP non-farm. Whoop-de-doo. Crude oil inventories at 10:30, and then of course you have the Fed funds rate at 2 o'clock, and then the press conference at 2:30. If you're trading Forex, we have a yen bank holiday today, so keep that in mind. What's going on, Simon? Excited for Fed Day? Because I am. Should be some good plays. I think we'll have some monstrous moves. I'm really going to try to position myself. I'm going to try to really dig deep into this technical analysis, because I want to really try to position myself nicely in front of Fed if I can. We'll see. Start off with the dollar. Take a look at the monthly chart. We are 2 days. We're on the second day of the month now. So taking a look in this area here, I talked about this 110 breakout point that we are now finding as support here last month. Last month closed as more or less a bearish doji. Nice big upper wick, nice big lower wick. So we're now sitting here in this consolidation range. So you can infer that the weekly is going to be a bull flag. One thing to keep in mind, though, that's actually a very important piece of information here. Yeah, I fucking hate Fed Day, Simon. I know. There's usually never good trading opportunities in the morning. One important piece of information on this weekly chart is, and it's not like, it's not a for sure thing, but there's no bottom wick on this weekly here. No bottom wick. There's like 95% of the time you get a bottom wick. Like I'm looking for a one without a bottom wick here. Like here's one out of all of these. Here's one. So you get them every now and then, but it's very, very rare. So maybe we get it's one of those candles where we just continue on up out of here. But I'm thinking do we start rolling over? And creating that bottom wick and pushing down, because look, the weekly chart's right here, or the beginning of the weekly's right here, and we seem to be now rejecting this 111,750 area. Pretty big rejection point, and so now I think we could potentially head back down towards like 109.5, which would give us stronger gold, stronger oil, potentially stronger equities. It's going to be interesting. I don't really like that though, because I was hoping to get shorts for the equities. Taking a look at the 4-hour chart here on the dollar. It's 111.792 area. Nice rejection this morning, and now we're fading away from there. If we can break these lows here, should be good for a nice push down towards 109.5, maybe 110, retesting that support area on the monthly chart. So potential rollover on the dollar here. Equities, I was really looking for shorts on the equities. take a look at price action here. We're now running into these previous highs here. And we had now, what we had done is we had broken through bearish engulfing and then rejected it pretty strongly. Now we're back at this neckline here. Double top. So the short on equities are looking really nice. But we do have these ascending lows as well, right? So what we're doing is we're just wedging in here really tightly. So we're bound to break out one way or the other pretty strong. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one to position yourself in front of because we're already so tight in this range here, and the shorts look good, but we're also creating these higher lows and we're wedged in here. So ideally what I'd see is some move like this is the ideal scenario, where we head up, retrace some of this move, maybe get around a 61.8% retracement here. Look at that, right on the money, and then roll over from there. However, an idea is if we come through here, find support on the backside of this neckline, and then rally, that could be a nice buying opportunity. So this 38.85 area going to be an important area to keep an eye on for control for the day, as far as, you know, maintain below sells, and then if we come back above and hold support, buys, right? So going to keep an eye on this 38.85, see how it reacts there, and then that's what I'm going to play my bias off of. I mean, we've had such a strong run on the daily here from the lows, you know, that I thought maybe we start rolling over in front of Fed, but we are actually pretty far away from the 200. And if you look at like the Dow's at the 200 or right above it. IWM's right near it, so maybe we do get that extra squeeze in equities today. Be an interesting option here. So going to keep an eye on that, because considering the Dow's consolidating above the 200, IWM is close to the 200. It's going to be like a magnet, right? And then the ES is not even close. Maybe we get that nice pop in it today. So idea would be maybe I could start accumulating some longs here for a rally, support, and then run. See, could be an interesting idea. Taking a look at the rates. Rates are moving sideways, but they do seem to find some nice support here at this 395 area. But we're finding some really strong resistance at this 4.077 area. So kind of in this consolidation range. We are at the upper end of it, so maybe we then start rolling over, and that'll give us that nice continuation in the equities today. However, if we pop through 4.084, then it's, you know, it's going to put a damper on it, on that idea. Last time, let's see here. September 21st. September 21st, right here. So the next day, we had a really strong move in the rates. Not really much of a move on the same day. July 27th. Yeah, July 27th, again, flat. Next day, we had that move. So maybe we get that move I'm looking for in equities today, because the rates seems to stay muted for the day, and then the next day is the follow through. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on as well. The rates typically don't make its move until the next day, at least on the last couple prints we've had. Gold. There's gold. Gold's potentially breaking out here. And I'm here for it. If we can break through the 1660, 1658, 1660 area, we have a nice path towards like 1675. I think gold could be actually headed towards 1700. We're creating these nice higher lows here. Some nice liquidity, some rejection, some grabs in here. A nice another higher low. Now we're running. So seems like we're building up some momentum here to then rally towards 1700, maybe 1730. The metals could come into play soon. So ideally what I see is a retest of like 1653, longs run, or if we break through, a retest of 1656, 1657, and then run. And that'll kind of go with the theme of, of the day, as far as what I'm looking for is the dollar to roll over and equities to break out, gold breakout. It's looking nice here. It is at a nice strong resistance here, so I do think we'll get a little bit of a pullback here, but overall I think we should maintain structure and we should continue higher as far as recent structure. If we can break through this high here, give us this Fibonacci retracement and then run, that'd be the ideal scenario for longs, because then we're actually breaking structure. We already had this pretty steep retest here. Nice bullish engulfing. Now we're consolidating above that retest. So we could honestly just consolidate at these highs here before we then break out. Oil. It's struggling here, I tell you. This area, this 90 price point in here, big area of contention, a lot of rejection, a lot of wicks, and now we're running into it again. But the problem is now in the bottom end of the range here, we have 86, strong area of contention. So we're really stuck in this range here. And so maybe today's the day we break out if we get that. If we get that dollar pullback. We had a nice bullish engulfing yesterday, setting us up for a potential nice continuation. Looking good. This 4-hour candle sitting at this 50%, 38.2% retracement. This 88.35 area that we're at right now, previous area of support and resistance. And so it's an area I'd like to see it hold, or I guess reclaim. Hourly, nice rejection wick, nice wick retest in here. And so I'd like to see this again, this continuation. So the oil longs could be pretty interesting right here. If I can get an oil like just, I'd like to see like one more retest after these 3 bullish candles. I'd like to see one more retest, and then I'll look for longs for a continuation out of here. Oil longs look decent this morning. It does have to fight through this area right here. This was the open wick. So this is going to be an area that has to fight through, but if we can get through this 88.50 area, then it'll be good to go up towards like 89.50. Pound yen, again, it's a yen bank holiday, and it's actually honestly looking kind of ugly out there. Looking at where we're at now, the 4 hours pretty choppy on the way down. Just filled this entire move from Friday. And we're now sitting at this area of support. Now sitting at this area of support where we had a lot of liquidity, a lot of rejection in here. Could be an interesting buying point if we think that the dollar rolls over. Did 100% retracement of this move, and then we get going from there, right? We're still maintaining bullish structure on the higher time frames. The daily, we're just at this retest point here. But it's just really choppy and not that pretty today. Sitting at this 169 quarter point, though, which is very attractive. This whole zone here be an interesting buying opportunity. Yeah, so potential setups today. Not sure if we'll get moves before the Fed, but hopefully we do. We'll keep an eye on it. Alrighty. have a feeling it's going to be a slow morning. Let's take a look at the last report, 21st. Yeah, didn't really do much with it until the meeting. What trading platform do you use? This is my charting platform, TradingView, tradingview.com. I trade on MetaTrader 5 though. It didn't do much with it before the meeting. Look on July 27th. Yeah, it didn't do anything until the meeting. So I'm not going to force anything here today because I'd rather save my ammunition for the actual meeting. Let's take a look at gold on the 21st of September. Yeah, same thing. Not that exciting. Not too excited for this morning. Let's see, July. What did I say? 27. July 27. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they do much until the meeting. So, and it already kind of looks like we're going to get that same price action. Watching oil at 88.50. Yeah. Yeah, 88.50 is where I was watching as well. Yep. Paint drying this morning all across the markets. But 88.50 is going to be the area you want to watch. That's going to be like mainly the area that has control. Showing some nice support here currently for oil. Nice hourly rejection wick. So oil could be the one mover. All your trades in commodities and the indexes and Forex are there. All of my trades for everything's in MetaTrader 5. For gold, oil, Dow, pound yen. I chart everything on TradingView and then I execute everything on MetaTrader 5. So I trade everything in the Forex market. But oil could be the one, maybe the one mover today. It seems like gold and pound yen equities seems like they're going to have a pretty dry morning. But oil. Now let me keep an eye on my baby. I haven't traded oil in a while, but it used to be my baby. Oh man. So I'm gonna look for. I like to see it. I want to wait for this next 15-minute candle to close. I like to see it push up, pull back, retest 88.40 area, and then run. I don't like buying in these areas here because we've already had a strong run from the bottom with no pullback. So I'm going to be looking for any type of pullback to take longs for oil. Not really, you know, it's interesting. It should be pretty clean this morning because the dollar, I wouldn't expect much out of it either. It's kind of just consolidating its range here. So it should give oil free reign in here as far as movement goes. This whole area here, though, around this 88.50, 88.30 area. previous strong area of contention here. Oh, it's gonna be a tough morning. Tough one today. 45 minutes, you got ADP and on farm. Probably won't move it much because you have Fed later, but something to keep an eye on. Honestly, like, I'm not gonna sit on here for 2 hours, watch paint dry. So, but come like 8:15 after ADP, if there's no movement, then I just see you guys on the show later. But we'll see if we get some movement. Because I might not even end up trading this morning until later because it's just going to be a slow grinder. Alrighty. Yep. Gold's found its consolidation range for the morning. The equities have found their consolidation range for the morning. Pound yen has found its consolidation range. So everything might have, except for oil, everything might have actually been set in its way for now. Really nothing clean out there. Gold's pretty choppy today. Equities are pretty choppy this morning. The only decent trader this morning is my baby. FOMC preview. Let's see. The word of the day is pivot. Oh my god. Yeah. That's all everybody's been talking about. It's the word of the month. Yeah. I mean, everybody's saying, look, 75 basis points a lock. And now they're actually saying the odds of a 75 basis point hike in December jumped. And the odds of 50 in February jumps notably. So, I don't think there's a chance in hell. I mean, hell will have to freeze over before they freaking pivot right now. And inflation's not cooling down, so I don't know why, why they would pivot either. Yeah. The tighter the range going to a move, typically the bigger the move after the event. Tight ranges, 100%. 100%. I mean, gold's getting really tight in here. Equities are getting pretty tight in here. Pretty tight range in here. So, I mean, we have a big move to fill from yesterday, so maybe we fill that. But regardless whether we move or not, if you look at the overall time frame on the equities, we're now running into this previous high, this previous trend line resistance. We're creating these higher lows in here as well, like I talked about earlier. So we're actually very tight and coiling very tight in this area here for the equities. So I think we're poised for, if not today, definitely a continuation move out of here, because it's going to be it's coiled in here very tightly to where it's poised for it's poised for a monstrous move, I feel. So we'll see. I did mention, like I mentioned, you'll probably get that nice move and reaction today, but the next day, the day after, is when the rates typically make their move. I was back testing the last couple of rate hikes, and the rates were more or less muted that day of hikes. So we're going to have free reign in the equities, but the next day is when the rates made their big move. So it's going to be interesting. I think we have a massive move out of here one way or the other. Just don't know if we get that move until tomorrow as far as directional bias, but we'll see. Obviously, unless something changes, like you get a pivot. Oh, man. Inflation is likely to remain uncomfortably high for a while, which saying that more rate hikes might be needed to keep the economy on a below potential growth path. The FOMC might need to do more if a future pivot causes a premature easing of financial conditions. Yeah, so nothing new there. The VIX up to VIX in a tight range here. Let's back test the last, so September 21st, I think it was. September 21st, the VIX. A little while, but didn't break out anywhere really. So it seems like it takes a couple days for it to really settle in. July 27th. Yeah. Same story. I'm ready to trade gold today. This hourly close in oil could be really nice for a continuation up towards 89.50. Struggling at the 88.50 mark here. Ideally, I see a pullback into 88.30, 88.28, and then I can take a long for a potential continuation. 30 minutes until ADP, where we might get some volume in the market if people decide they want to make some moves ahead of the Fed. So ADP is expecting a drop in jobs. If you look at last revision, it went from 132,000 to 185,000. The revision. It's insane. $455 to $479, $247 to $202. Yeah. Oh my god. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. This right here is what I want to see. So give it to me.
Oil, got a little nice little trade in the ES off the bottom.
So glad someone's getting some trades in this morning. In this lovely market. Oh man. Alrighty, let's see if we get that pullback for my longs. Come on, baby. All right, we got 6 minutes left in the hourly close. 8 o'clock volume coming in soon. Although, is there really 8 o'clock volume today? Let's be honest. Alrighty. 3.5 minutes chilling at this 88.50 area. Ay, ay, ay. $88.27 is where I'd like to see oil pull back to if I'm going to take anything. Uh, what I could do is look for a... This could be an interesting idea. Got this nice resistance here. You got VWAP sitting there. Maybe we get this rally into VWAP and short into VWAP here. I'm looking for that 30-minute pullback anyway. Morning VWAP usually holds pretty well too. Morning VWAP. All right, pull my leg. Pull my leg. We'll give it a go. All right, hourly closed. Nice strong hourly close. Nice strong 30-minute close. 15-minute close. So looking good. Nice strong close with a brick. No upper wick. Running into an area of rejection. VWAP. So I think I'll take a stab off of VWAP. Yeah, you take that rocket up. Oil to the moon. You take that rocket up. I'm going to take that rocket down to the ground. All right. I have a pending order sitting at VWAP. So see if we can grab my order. I don't know though. Looking a little dicey. It should. Come on, just go to VWAP real quick. You know you want to. Come on, get going. All right, let's go grab my order. Come on. You can do it. Point of control for the day for oil sitting right around 89.29. Multi-day point of control for the week. Weekly point of control sitting at 87 or 88 even. So maybe I'll look for that. Maybe I'll look for short off VWAP into 88. If it'll even go to VWAP, let's go. Alrighty. 8 minutes left until 80. Oil, no. Come on, don't reject yet. Oh man, slow morning. Look at that. Oh, look at that, Gold. Did you grab someone's liquidity? Grab someone's order. Whose orders did you grab, you naughty little? Whose order did you grab? That was dirty. That was dirty for someone. Oh man. Minute and 40 seconds left for ADP. $50 seconds left. Let's watch the equities, see if they move off of it. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and it's dropping. It's dropping. What did the number come in at? Wow, dropping. ADP plus 239,000 jobs. Holy shit. Wow, that is way bigger than expected. Estimated 178, or actually estimated 185. 185,000 estimated, actual 239, previous 208. That is a massive difference. Dollars rising on that. Gold's dropping. That is a massive difference. Wow. All right.
We broke out of our slumber.
Yeah, exactly. It's moving the knocking you around a little bit now, finally. Wow. Dollars rising on that. Rates are popping a little bit. No, I think it'll bring some temporary volatility. I don't think it'll give you any directional movement or bias before the Fed, but it should give you some nice volatility, as you can see. Probably would have been a nice dip buy off these lows here. Wow. Gold already retracing the move, heading on up. Yeah. That yeah, I mean, crazy number, honestly, crazy number, but it doesn't. Annual pay was up 7.7% year over year. Wow. Really strong number. All right, well, now we're retracing back to the scene of the crime here. So probably going to stay in this consolidation range this morning. Really no point just sitting here watching consolidation. So I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna hop off and I'll see you on the show today. See you on the show later today. 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Should be a good one. Have a good rest of your day.